Hi, everybody. It's Thursday. Happy July 4th. I'm not going to be live tonight, and I'm hoping that I can. Oh, sorry, the noise of the. Let's stretch over here. You can see what the damage to the wall was from the leak. I was hoping to go live tonight, but our internet has died. We don't know why. We don't know what's wrong. There's a few other people that have said there's an outage in our area, though Verizon says, oh, no, there's nothing wrong with your line. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it's a problem. The board's all lit up and everything, but there's no Wi-Fi. I don't even know if I can upload this through the phone carrier. But I'm going to try anyway, just so I can let you know I'm okay. Have recovered. I could not sleep last night. And so I gave up, and I got up and I did more in that corner. Got 3 bags of trash out of here, a whole pile of recycling, boxed up more craft stuff that I have to go through and decide what's going to be for sale and what are going to be kits that I will work on because they sell better finished on Etsy than they do as the kit. But all that is for another day that is not so disgustingly humid. The morning was beautiful. The morning was beautiful in my area. But by noon, the humidity wave had rolled in. And if you hear any little bangs in the background, it's because fireworks are legal in Pennsylvania. And I live just up the hill from a fireworks store. All cats are accounted for. For those of you that have seen my Facebook or the Instagram post, that tuxedo kitty that is so dangerously thin, I have called Forgotten Cats. I did get called back by their intake person. All she does is get the information from you. And don't talk too fast because you'll confuse her. But she's doing her best, and that's okay. So, she said there's 2 people she's going to send it to see if they can come and pick him up. I'm assuming it's a boy. I have no idea. But this cat is completely malnourished and showed up and was so thin I could see all the bones. It gets fed, don't tell Michael, but it gets fed 3 times a day. And made sure it has water and constantly has access to water and dry food. It's been hiding under my kitchen porch. I went out and checked before I came up here. That is where it's at right now. It seems okay. I guess it figures it knows it's in a safe place. It keeps trying to come into the house, though. And I don't know if it's malnutrition because it's someone's pet that got away and it didn't grow up feral outside and so has no concept of hunting, because they won't. You can't just dump a cat outside and expect it to survive. Most of them starve to death. Even kittens, most of them starve to death because they don't have a parent to teach them how to hunt. So for God's sakes, get your animals fixed. And if you can't, then call around. Most places have help. I mean, you guys helped me, and I did find a low-cost place to get the Gang of 5 all fixed. But this one, it's trying to get into the house. That's not, I can't do that. Because I don't have all the shots up to date for the Gang of 5. Well, or for the doctor at this point. So if this thing is truly a feral cat, it could have feline HIV. And these guys haven't had any kind of boosters for that, so I don't want to have them near it. I have noticed, and it does make me wonder if something's not wrong with it, is that Charlie and One-Eyed Jack have stopped coming around because they don't want to be near it. Snowball shows up to eat with it and then leaves. It stays in my yard. It knows it's got a safe place, I guess. and it can't really make no. It tries to hiss, it tries to meow. You get maybe one meow, and then the second one is literally just an open mouth. Just makes the movement, no noise. So something's really wrong. But it's definitely, the photo that's on Instagram makes it look a lot fluffier than it is, but its fur is filling out. This is going to be a gorgeous fluffy cat if it gets healthy. And I did post it on a couple of different lost pet Facebook pages that are for my area. Someone asked me if it walked with a limp, because it did look similar to a cat that was posted for a town that I border up against. I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen it really walk around much. It was too weak by the time it got to my yard. So I haven't seen it walk around much to know if it has a definite limp. Because when it first showed up, it couldn't get itself up the steps onto my porch. So I make sure that it gets food, and I mix a little water with the food. I don't have any cat vitamins or anything to like help it to give it any extra. But I am making sure that it didn't get a lot of food all at once, because if just like malnutrition people, it's the same for animals. You cannot give them a huge amount of food all at once. Their body can't handle it. And the first time my brother fed it, it had only been around, that was the second day. It ate half a can and almost immediately threw it all back up because their stomachs can't handle it. It is now, after 10 days of careful feeding, it is now up to being able to stomach a half a can of wet food. And it will eat the dry as it can. What I'm so thankful for with this heat is it does drink out of the bottle-fed water bowl that's out there, which is good. I have to refill that every morning because the raccoons use it to clean whatever at night, but they're leaving it alone too, so that's a good thing. I've seen it outside for the first time last night. I mean, not outside, out front, because I was going out front to 5:30, 6 o'clock this morning, to take out, what did I take out? I took out 3 trash bags full of stuff and an armload of recycling from out of that corner of stuff that had been damaged from the leak. Because I was all the way up to the door where the leak was, where it had damaged the wall and leaked down it and messed up a few things. Only one book. Only one. Somebody got back there and decided to shred the back part of the book, Sybil. I think that was Miss Arwen. She's got a bad habit of that. But I'd read the book before, and there's a book called Beyond Sybil, which is somebody who'd gone back and re-examined that case and found out that there were a lot of irregularity and downright criminal things that the psychiatrist did to that poor girl that should never have been allowed to happen, but it was at a time when a lot of experimental things were going on in psychiatry for patients. So, yeah. Beyond Sybil, if you've ever read the book Sybil or even seen the old Sally Field movie that was on TV, Beyond Sybil is a fascinating read if you're into studying psychology, even on a low level like that. But I wasn't worried about the book because it's not one I'm going to read again, so it would have been leaving anyway. But the whole back 100 pages of it were shredded. And some of them are still on the floor. I didn't have the energy to climb back there with the vacuum cleaner or dustpan and a broom, because I almost couldn't get out of there last night because I had to come up over the end of the bed. And last night, well, the wee hours in the morning this morning, my leg went, "You're not doing that." And I was so tired I couldn't remember how I did it the last time. So it took me about 20 minutes to figure out how to get back out of that corner. So, but, you know, at least it's something done and something good. I missed my Boy Scout parade because I was so exhausted that I finally got to sleep in Mike's room. The bed topper, I had done a thing where you play games and you get so many points. After a while of points, you can get gift cards. So I kept going for months. Anytime we were in the car going somewhere and Mike was driving, I'd be playing these stupid games just to rack up the points. And I got a $50 gift card, and so I got a foam mattress topper. So I'm hoping it's last night. It showed up yesterday, but it says you have to let it vent and air out, and for at least 24, preferably 48 hours. So I took it up to the 3rd floor hallway, opened it up there, and it's been laying up there. So now it's finally on my bed. So I am really hoping that tonight I can have a good night's sleep. I keep looking for where is the camera. Have a good night's sleep tonight without my back bothering me, because this poor old mattress has gotten to the point where I can feel where some of the springs are. But I've got other things to worry about. So if a cheap foam mattress topper will help, that was free to me because I used the gift card from playing stupid games on the phone. And this is by no means, I'm not saying what company it is, because they aren't paying me to promote them. So this is not a paid promotion. So I'm not going to say their name. But it's something. So hopefully, though, I will hear tomorrow of somebody to help with the tuxedo cat. And I'll keep you posted on that. Our kitties are all hiding in Michael's room right now because of hearing the fireworks. They're a lot less stressed out about it than they were last year. Or in New Year's. New Year's was pretty bad. But I'm not hearing a lot of really big, loud, bangy bang things. I'm hearing bottle rockets or a couple of things that go up, but no loud like M80 bangs, which is what really upsets the cats. They don't like hearing the firecrackers. They don't like hearing anything that's got a big boom to it. They are not thrilled with those. Those seem to bother them way more than hearing sparkles go off. Or fountains, you know. So that's not a problem. But it's not anywhere near as bad as what it normally is for New Year's with the fireworks. So, all right. So I'm going to see if I can post it. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay. Just tired. And I don't have internet. I can't get onto Streamyard because apparently I have to do that through the Wi-Fi. And I'm really hoping that I can upload this tonight through the service provider on my phone. If not, this will be uploaded on Friday. And then you'll know that this is what happened, why I wasn't live tonight. So, in the meantime, it's going to be another hot and humid on the East Coast and quite a few parts of the country. Other parts are going to get nailed with rain. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay cool, okay? And I will see you guys when I can. And now that I've cleaned up the majority of the mess she caused and my room smells better, I can get back to working on what I need to work on. Seriously, living here, it's one chaotic problem. You're bouncing around, point A, B, C, D, suddenly point Z over here needs attention. And it really is that sliding puzzle of issues. And you're bouncing from crisis to crisis. And I'm glad to see movement forward, but I still recognize that still is an issue in my life. And I am working on it. I am definitely working on it. But I'm also starting to get closer to the time for my shots. I have the 19th. I go for the shots the 19th, the Thursday before summer camp. So I've got, 2 weeks? 2 weeks yet. before I get shots in my spine, and I can tell you, they're definitely wearing off. They're definitely wearing off. So, have a good night. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And I will see you when I can see you. When I have access for actual internet working. Good night, everybody.